Hey, fellow wrench monkeys and gearheads, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Ostranauts. Episode 16, Twin Hydra Power, baby! So what I want to do is I want to head over to the ship dealer and figure out, like I could just ask you guys, but if you're trying to remember which ship is which and you're looking for a specific ship, this is how I would go about it, is head over to the ship dealer and then just shop around for derelicts and try to find the one that you are looking for. So if I go to buy derelicts, oh, that could be a cargo freighter. No, I've been on the emergent. That's the orange one. That's the one I'm looking for. So it's the emergent malady. That's where I want to head. Because that has the orange that I'm looking for. And that was the speed passenger shuttle, the inspection pod that I found. So you can see all the ships that I've found so far. So yeah, the freighter that was last on, there was like a Hummel room that I didn't enter, I don't think. Before I head, well, while I head up to the malady, I'll try to tidy up the ship a bit because it's a wee bit messy. Also getting a little. I'm not fully. Oh, that's repair. I'm not fully rested, but it's close. Oh, right, I turned off my nav. I was like, why can't I steer? Duh. Turn the power off. What determines if it shows an outline? It's like a recency, I think. So the emergent malady is over there. I'm clear of K-Leg. Cross velocity resolved. Bearing resolved. Transfer burn resolved. Alright. It is time for me to feel better about myself. Because I think my repair timers and everything is because I'm like a super outcast and I'm not happy. So let's fix the whole not happy thing. Long for better love life, for intimacy. And then browse social apps, write to family. Which is weird, because you write to family, like you end up writing to family like 5 times a day. Or like ridiculous. I mean, it doesn't make sense given the time scale of this game. It's like, dear family, I spent the last hour cheating death and fighting pirates. I miss you. Dear family, I drove back to K-Leg. I miss you. Dear family, I found conversations laying on the ground. It was weird. I tried to save Scum. It didn't work. The bug persists. Alright, so we are browsing social app for contact. My contact is now noticed. Trying to get that. Alright, Limelight, good. Alright, intimacy time. Trying to get that one up. Whoa, that's coming up fast. Pausing. Yeah, it's a K-Leg nut job. What a moron. Stop trying to murder me with your collisions. Our intimacy is at yearning and climbing. Oh, I don't mean to be remaining cheating death. Okay, so family time. Remembering family for like the next 25 minutes. I'm at nostalgic, but it's going up. Supported. And cherished. Okay. I don't think there's any more intimacy that I can do, because I don't have like an X or anything that I can remember. So let's see about auto-tasking speed. Yes, repairs are faster. My repair went from 6 to 10. Because smiles. It's like the company policy. Smile or you'll be fired. It's like, how about die in a fire? I want to be forced to smile? That's horrible. Alright, this might be the actual emergent melody. No, it's the Dauntless that I'm about to collide with. And it's being boarded by Dark Spectre. I'm sure that's just a ship's name, but it definitely sounds a little sketchy to me. It'd be funny if the hauler was stealing the ship I wanted. I mean, that would not be unprecedented. Been there, done that. It's funny until it's not. Until you're like, but that's my ship! I'm restoring my transponder? How the hell did my transponder take... Oh, I did do a little collision. There was a little bumpy bump in that inspection pod. Because normally, like, transponders are an all or nothing. They're, like, fully functional or broken to hell. You very rarely find them in between. Alright, now that we're past the Dauntless, I probably have to fix my burn. Yeah, I do. Because in order not to crash, I had to strafe around it. And now I have a massive cross velocity because I'm not on course at all. Okay, fixed. What I will say is things are starting to look pretty shiny. Oh, I forgot to sell the PDAs. Definitely significantly less wear and tear on the ship as we are restoring it. Didn't realize. Oh boy, I had to. I mean, I'm technically safe. Like, the game is smart about forcing me to put my helmet on when I want to go through, but this always makes me concerned. One little bulkhead door between me and gasping for my life. I'm in danger. I was considering having you guys vote on whether I, like, replace my own floors with the orange stuff, the lightweight stuff, but I'm too lazy for that. I won't be doing that. I don't want to do it. I feel like I don't care about weight as much as I care about my time. So it is not to be pulled on. But I just wanted to say that out loud for people that are like, well, what about the rest of your haul? It's like, yeah, I don't care. Before I do anything on this new ship, let's tidy up what we've got here so that I'm not competing for space and it's going to be easier to move things around. I'll even put the Hydras in the bins and the bays now that they're restored. I'm in no way doing organization. I'm basically just shoving everything into shelves. It's not organized. It's just tidied. This one still needs restoration. No, don't decorate amorously. Ugh, I'm that level of horny now. Oh, God. No, I never sold those things either, but whatever. Alright. The PDAs that I wanted to sell, I'll just shove into the corner up here so that they're available for me to sell. Alright, things are pretty tidy now. Grabbing the dolly. Is this the right ship? Maybe it isn't. I thought it was. Yeah, this is the lightweight systems one. So these floors here are the mobile space systems. So if I batch uninstall the... Oop, that's installing. If I batch uninstall the floors here, we can do like a weight measurement. So each one of these weighs 5 kilograms. And then normal floors, like this stuff, weighs 8 kilograms. So if you're trying to shed weight for your ship, the lightweight systems, the mobile space systems stuff, is very weight efficient. And the reason this matters is like, well, I should be using the term mass efficient. The reason it matters is when you're doing like a lot of thrusting or transfer burns or whatever, you are effectively paying for fuel to move something massive. Obviously, that's just how things work. And the lighter you are, the cheaper it is. So if you end up building like if I don't have the patience to build an entire ship out of lightweight mobile space system stuff, partially because you have to find it, you can't buy it in bulk. It's not like there's a store that will sell you like as many wall or floor parts as you want. But even if there was, I don't really have the patience to do all that. But the reason I mention it is like you can really cut weight, like 30% of the total weight of your ship just by using the mobile storage systems. There's also like cargo webbing and other ways to cut weight too, if you're trying to have a lightweight ship that can move fast on not so much fuel. And when it really matters most is when you're doing like big transfer burns, because big transfer burns means that you are you know, you're using a ton of fuel to go between orbital, you know, gravity wells, if you will. And you get a lot more bang for your buck if you are a lightweight ship. It will require a lot less fuel. So it could be a pretty significant difference. All right, I'm moving the antenna because the first thing I wanted to do in terms of expanding the hull is sticking Hydra like back there in the back. And I need a little bit more space for that. It's also like probably eventually where if and when I ever get a torch drive and reactor, where that would go. So install hull, floor, but specifically the orange floor A. That's what I have, right? Floor A, mobile space systems, orange way. Yep. Did I just feel like someone's watching out for me? Is that what I just said to myself? Okay. Dude's hallucinating. There's no one here. Oh, no, I take it back. What is going on? Yo! Who the frick are you, and why the frick you here? Go away. I see you. You are a service tug. I don't need you to tug me off, dude. Go piss off. I'm good. You know what? Hold on. Yoink! Alright. I'm the shy guy with a bin full of guns. You really want to roll up on me, son? I might not have... I have a body count, but it's not that kind of body count. Alright, the walls here are also mobile light framework walls. So, orders, uninstall, wall conduit, bada-bada-ba-boom, bada-bada-ba-boom. Let's do that section. And what I'm planning on doing is, oh, there's a bunch of different types here. I'll take the light framework. What I'm planning on doing is expanding the boat a little bit, but I won't I won't do anything about that until it's airtight. So I'm going to leave it, you know, so that we don't vacuum out anything. I wish it would just like auto stack. I don't need to be holding conduit in my hands. God, these walls and conduit are like terrible condition. I'll have my work cut out for me, and I don't have space for all of this, but I'll grab it anyway. So if you're wondering about the weight difference of the walls, I'll show you. I'll just uninstall one of the other walls real quick. So these should be Roka walls. Yep. So this is the standard Roka B1s, and they're 28 kilos, and then the lightweights are 20 kilos. So it is, it's a significant savings. You're definitely incentivized to shed weight if you want. Make this a little wider. Because I have... Oh, shut up. I have 6 more? Yeah, I have 6 more. Okay, next up. Install all... We've got the lightweight framework walls. What were they named? These are the just MSS. Because I don't want to go fetching the wrong walls. It gets annoying. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'll need to grab 3 more, but I have at least 5 more. So the plan is to, this annexation is so that I can put my Hydras back here, and I can really significantly increase my intakes. Yeah. And I think that might be the scope of all the shipbuilding that I'm planning on doing right now. So if you want me to expand the ship, you can vote for it. And I'll have that as a potential option here in the polls. And I'll just decide like how and what kind of expansions I'll do. All right, let's get 3 more. Oh, and I'll also need to do conduits, but let's get 3 more walls. 1, 2, 3. And stick them in. Okay, so I've built myself into a void here, but like that's kind of intentional. Next thing is power. Albrights. I don't know. I don't think I have enough conduit, but maybe I do. And then once we're done, I'll remove these walls and dump them because they're the heavy style. So I don't need to keep them. Why am I repairing? There we go. Character got confused what the task was. So here's the squiggly lines so that we know where the conduit goes. And I'll need to go outside for these corner pieces, it seems. It's fine. Okay. Drop dolly. Don't decorate it. Uninstall light. Next up, we are going to order uninstall wall conduit from here. That will turn off this. And then we have to fix the missing conduit. Not a big deal. Come on. Do the thing. There we go. There we go. Pressure equalizes because it's airtight still. So pressure went down a little bit, but it's gonna adjust. And with that known, I don't even need my helmet on anymore. Honestly, pressure's not that low. Alarm, go away. Pressure is dropping because I'm removing walls, but pressure's fine. Super survivable. Fixing the conduits. Cool. Alright. The last part is to get the Lux quarterback on. So install, power, Albright, 1, 2, 3. That was weird. Why did the power turn on then? It shouldn't have, but I mean, I don't mind the power coming on earlier than it should have. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Installing the light here. So we actually have a light back here. And then let's grab the rest of the Albright conduit. A lot of the Albright conduit that I installed was in pretty good condition because we had restored it. So it's worth keeping for that reason. I mean, there's other reasons to keep it too. And then get rid of all the Roca walls. Because it seems like I am done with this project. So we can hook up the Hydras there. And then I'll probably want N2 cans. And I can find N2 cans on, like, Rex for that. I don't need to be buying that. So let's go ahead and do the Hydra install so that that was sort of the goal of this. You guys wanted me to free up, like cargo space, which I didn't exactly do. But I did, I don't know, I grew the ship a bit. Alright, why is this not pressurizing? Auto, and with sensor? I think it's just slow. I do have a bunch of Roca in the bins too, yeah. Oh, that's my reactor. That's my cryo. Let's try this again. Hydra. Sammy, thank you for the resub. Install, and we'll put one here. Oop. Here. Yeah, we have a little bit more space, and we'll have a lot more thrust. My suit's running low on power. Got it. The other Hydra. So I'm going to need to move the reactor core. It's not in the way. So we're going from 2 Kings to 2 Hydras, which is like an absolute ridiculous jump of technology. Install power all brights. And then before I leave, I'll check the emergent melody for thrusters and for N2 cans. So my old can getting uninstalled. Don't need that anymore. We could sell it. Nitrogen tanks are actually pretty cheap. Like, so finding them is not that important. Buying them is fine. Oxygen tanks are a lot more expensive than nitrogen tanks in the scheme of things. Now we have the weirdest Hydra setup because it's got 2 cans each, but at least we have it. Alright, so before I call this quits, let's grab the wrong walls that we have in the bin. So we can toss those out. I'll put the conduit in here in case we want the conduit later. You guys want me to shop around for derelict, so we'll do that. And let's see if there's any nitro tanks free for us to nab. There is this can. And thrusters. Oh, wow, that's a lot of oxygen in there too. A lot of these N2 canisters are pretty empty. But they're free. Don't get cheaper than free. That thruster's broken. I'm not gonna bother fixing thrusters. So I need, what, 6 cans total? So I think this is my 6th can, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, this is can number 6. So I have all the N2 cans for all the Hydras. Oh, let's just poke about, see if there's any thrusters that are not busted to grab. Because as our ship grows, if we don't also increase our thrusting power, our maneuverability will drop. I mean, it's already E rating. My 2 cents, like, everything is E rating. You don't need that much thrust. I feel like the game rates ships unfairly when it comes to thrust to weight ratio. There's, like, not a single thruster anywhere on this thing. What the hell? There was like one busted one. Really? Come on. Really? Okay, forget this one. Let's go back. I'll install the cans and we'll get out of here. Yeah, unless you have 20 thrusters. Sure. I wonder how much RCS fuel I'm going to have at the end of this. Game's going to be like, you've got a lot. We're not even going to tell you how much. It has quadrupled or something. Even though a lot of these cans are partials, having 8 partial cans is a lot more than 2 partial cans. RCS fuel, yes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you guys wanted me to keep 2 Hydras, so I thought it was unnecessary. It's like a bad use of my ship's weight, and there's a lot of reasons not to do it, but like, whatever. I guess you overruled what I would have done. So if we are trying to buy in a derelict, what I know from experience is I absolutely... Why am I in pain? I absolutely do not have a lot of money right now. I'm gasping? No, I'm not. Game just lying to me. So I think it's, we're going to want to hit up a few more derelicts so that I get a little bit more money. Oh, hi. Sorry, I don't know who... I talked into the wrong thing. No. They were at the top of my comms list, so I just, like, radioed some person. I was like, can I undock? And they're like, the hell are you on about? You're not docked with us. It's like, oh, you're right. Sorry. I've been hitting the rice wine a bit hard. I'm all bad. Rice wine sounds good. I'm a little tempted to go get some IRL. So current priority right now is make a little more money to afford a derelict purchase. Reminder, because this is important, you cannot make ships cheaper. You cannot strip parts off a derelict to lower the cost. That is not how the game works. The derelict is the price. It is set in stone. If you rip up the derelict so it's just an airlock left, it's still the same cost. I've answered this in YouTube comments, and I've said this multiple times. There is nothing you can do to a derelict to change its price. Nothing. So when we're shopping around for derelicts, we just have to pay the sticker price. There's no negotiations. I can't haggle them down. And that's actually somewhat realistic. Like, if you were to try to buy a car from a scrapyard, if you went to the scrapyard and ripped pieces out of that car, you wouldn't be making that car cheaper. You would just be vandalizing the car. So I do have a license to salvage things, but, like, the prices are set in stone. And that's my game design. And, I like, honestly, I agree with it. Because if you could make things, like, massively cheaper by ripping parts off, or just, like, you know, the game's economy balance would be all sorts of broken instantly. It was a loophole, and they closed it. That's fair to say. You know, that orange looks pretty sexy. I'm not gonna lie. I am not sure why my nitrogen is just, like, not pumping. Oh no, that's the right amount of nitrogen. Never mind. Shouldn't be 100. Should be more like 80, but it's close enough. Alright. New ship. Please have money. I need money. Come on. Big ship, big ship. Nope, not very big. Oh, it's a Series Max. D1E Series Max. Okay. I have a meaty lump in my throat. Okay. Where's my cutlass? No, what am I? No, stop stenciling penises on your ship, dude. Like, for real. I see field coils. I see a capacitor. I don't see meat yet. Field coils just aren't worth very much, even though they're a little rare. Oh, Ox Effects pen. Hey, cooler. Please don't uninstall the space. Install here on the floor. Please, please, please. Yes, thank you. Sometimes they, like, are on the other side of the wall, and it's kind of annoying to go fetch. Transponder. I'm not going to be able to uninstall it, but I'll try. It's not broken! Oh, yeah! Piracy at its finest. That never happens, except for right now. Was not expecting it. Bruh, indeed. No, stop making sexy drawings everywhere. Good God, man. I did say I wanted some thrusters, so this thruster's not for sale. I'm just going to be using and installing it. Forex racks are really nice. Like, I almost want to grab this thing. I'm not going to. I'm lazy. But I was tempted. Just know I was tempted. Oh, we have 2 more thrusters. So I'll install all 3 thrusters into the ship. 3 more thrusters should offset some of the recent expansions, I think. Wait, was there? I thought I had another ox pen. There's a grav pen. No! Oh, God. Stop it. Just quit it with your graffiti. It's weird. A blue salvage permit. Valid long ago. Another handgun? I have too many of those. It's getting weird. There was one bottom left. That's what I thought. I thought I had picked it up, but clearly not. Was that over? Eh, whatever. I had seen it. I thought I grabbed it. No, cut it out with your suggestive images! He clearly needs to talk to someone. Alright, I think this wing is done. Ooh la la! Ooh la la! Ooh la 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 la! I do see some meat, though. Not a lot of it. Inspect meat. Why is my slashings... Oh, there it goes. Come on, Mr. Karate Man. I know, you're getting tired, but that one's done. Might not be the only meat here. Oh god, I'm tired. Is that it? Is that the whole ship? Oh no, there was this room here. Fine, decorate with your stenciling. I'm not gonna stop you anymore. Little horn dog. I shouldn't assume that that was the only meat. Like, it might not be. Because a lot of the items that I queued to grab are like small, I might as well just dolly manual. Because I can do one trip. So three thrusters, transponder, AC, capacitor, O2, and then I'll grab the tank in a sec. Boom. Nice. Thank you for tuning in to Ostranauts, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow K-Leg pilots.